Yeah, it seems like it's just about set up. Hey guys, welcome back. So, I was really torn on what to do today. I was either going to do this or NBA 2K, but then I saw, then I was scrolling through Facebook and saw a picture of Chihiro handing out Valentine's Day presents, and I guess that was enough to sway me. Yeah. Anyways, let's recap. So, last time we were here, Chihiro died. And we just blitzed through the investigation and went into the, Ooh, that's a spoiler. Well, can't escape that then. Alright, let's just continue.
We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Oh yeah, that happened too. Yeah, I forgot that's where I cut it last time. Whoops.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy. And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
I forgot that actually did have something to do with it.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Gee, if only that e-handbook wasn't just flat out an ID card.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion.
Which there isn't.
The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room.
Yep.
And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
And because Chihiro was already dead, he didn't exactly need one.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
Yes, so Taka, by definition, that makes you a suspect.
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd.
Yeah, so this guy's basically exonerated now. So.
I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
No, I was gonna say, what's that supposed to mean, but no.
This is the most titillating situation!
Right, I forgot she's into that.
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Yeah, except for one, who
well,
did it?
Connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Never mind, he's not exonerated.
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
Yeah, buddy, you need to unframe yourself right now.
He's off in his own little world.
You get used to it.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it.
So in other words, Byakuya is not the killer. He's just an asshole. Oh yeah, I might as well throw out a language warning. I really don't think that's important anymore, but apparently Nico thinks it... Apparently Nico thinks it is, so... yeah. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, notice that snazzy new copyright disclaimer? That's also something that I've been getting told to do for a while now. And, yeah. That's assuming if you're watching on YouTube that you made it this far in the video. But you did. Good job. It may only be 5 minutes in, but that's actually better than usual. I'll stop talking now.
But I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
He's Phoenix writing it.
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Exactly.
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least, that's how I see it.
Damn, since when was Makoto the ultimate psychologist?
And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room,
I really
it
wish I
seemed to
had
rattle
Nico and
you.
Lorenzo with me right now. It's like... I don't
And
know
then
why,
again, when you
Duo
found out
Shows is a lot
Chihiro was
more
actually
fun.
a guy.
Plus, I was not there for... or, no, I was there, actually. Yeah. Much like the last time we finished Chapter 2, I'm not feeling that great. However, I'm feeling a lot better than I was back then. Doesn't change the fact that this series is still considered 3 years in the making.
If you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Or in other words... I expected more, but sure, why not?
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit.
I just realized, because of the angle, he's basically staring at that picture of Chihiro. Why does that make me so sad?
I just happened
Then again,
to
Chihiro
come across
dying
the corpse
still
in the
made me
girls' locker
sad.
room and decided to alter it.
Are you fucking with us right now?
I mean, he was back then, but not right now. Ooh, that's a phone call.
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
Ooh, someone's here.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
That's Preston, right?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say? Now then,
It is.
if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
Yeah, we're still not sure who it is. I mean, they're not, but I am. We just know it's not you.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
Shut up.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility. Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
Yeah, heroes seems to forget that a lot, I've noticed.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Okay then.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
That explains it.
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Trying to think of a joke here, but one's just not coming.
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
I got it!
Aw, dang it.
Wasn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
Oh no.
Sure, if someone saw the killer,
This
they
is where
would've
the
said
hammer
something
drop
about it.
is.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's all over.
Game over,
You
man.
want to know who saw the victim? The killer! And only the killer!
No, that's wrong. Ah, feels so good to do that.
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
That's the Pokemon. Sorry. Hold on, I'm just gonna do a quick audio test.
Now that
while
you
I'm
mention
muted.
it, yes, I did see him.
Huh? Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto. The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Wow.
Whatever! Just hurry up and tell us!
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him
nice to see
stuffing
people
a
not
track
dead.
jacket into a duffel bag.
It's honestly really sad how true that is. Or how well that applies to the situation. I don't know. I also just know Streamlabs isn't even in version 1 yet. Weird. Oh,
And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
wish I could relate.
Track jacket and duffel bag.
I wasn't
We
late.
didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
I wonder what kind of evidence that would be.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry. It's weird that he doesn't
Chihiro told
play
me
the
he was
voice lines.
in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Well, why is that?
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Exactly.
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much.
It's working. There it is.
Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
Huh. You can't watch ads to fit something on mobile.
What a marvelous friendship! The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
Well, you know what? Well, you know who does know.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
See?
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Seriously? Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
You really think we can figure out who did it based on 2 pieces of evidence that we don't have?
Correct. Precisely.
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
I mean, Kyoko would. She seems pretty good at this.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Easy for you to say.
There is VR. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Yeah, my parents are gonna come home at some point, and
Celeste,
I don't think this is actually
Did you
gonna be the
notice
finale.
anything special about the bag or jacket?
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from.
Like colors or sizes? Probably yes.
Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
I don't know.
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took. First of all, we know where Chihiro was heading. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to
What
ask,
noise?
why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
Oh, I just realized!
Oh, what you're saying is the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
Taka accidentally sold it out! Oh no!
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Oh
Huh? What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said,
no! Oh no! That makes this even worse!
she never said anything about the jacket's color. So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you? You just...
Hey, Celeste, what color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
Like your hair, apparently.
And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Lucky guess?
Because I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died. That's the only possibility. Cherry?
I like
Are
these
you
nicknames.
talking about Chihiro?
Well, I like Jack's
So, how about
nicknames.
it?
I don't
Did
like
you
some of
see
the
the
other
tracksuit or
nicknames in
didn't
this
you?
series. One of them was pretty good, though.
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony,
He stuffed the jacket into a bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
Unless you have X-ray vision.
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
So she did Phoenix Wright herself. Or situation?
Now
Oh.
I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit. That's why you said you knew who did it. To put them on edge.
Right.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
But
And why is that?
What made you so
Dang it, I keep
suspicious?
saying the next line.
That's a good
I know
question.
them too well. I still find this one funny. That's the way he talks.
There was a certain turning point. Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently.
Oh yeah? And
You only
how's
call
that?
guys dude. For
Ah.
girls, it's chick.
In the fan translation, guys was kid.
And after he was killed,
Sorry,
you
I
happened
just
to
like
refer to him
putting
as
random
dude.
facts. And also, Nico and Lorenzo are not here to stop me.
Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
Yep.
Did you notice such a tiny detail?
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful.
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone! You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth.
I remember that one.
What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Yeah! He would never do something like that! This is a false
Crap,
accusation!
I almost forgot.
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
No, we ain't.
My time has nearly come. That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
I forgot Lucian has a cool voice.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you'd found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Just spit it out.
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
Yeah, man, you're not me. I didn't realize
really
we're
insist,
both
then-
overweight. But I'll stop talking.
Here,
What do you have there?
it happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
It's mine.
We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime.
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's for all your confidence. That is a remarkably high failure rate.
Hey, 2 of 15 is actually pretty good when it comes to electronics. So I've heard. As an iPhone user.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How precisely did the handbooks
Yeah,
get-
how?
I've got it! You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point.
You remember that?
How I remember not everything, but enough.
Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break,
Then we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already.
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long,
Oh my
it
God.
will suffer a
not
meltdown
good.
and totally break! I flippin' knew it!
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna. The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh?
That's explains why I don't use the sauna.
It's
I
because
also
as your
don't
sweat
go to a place with a
evaporates,
sauna
it
anymore,
creates
so...
a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Wow, interesting.
That is a mere trial trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway,
Did y'all forget
if
where
you
we were?
found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out?
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
What if they
Sorry
found
if I'm
out by
skipping
accident?
lines.
What do you mean
kind of on
by
a time
accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna? They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's
Well, if-
handbook, they
unless
knew they
they're
had
me.
an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
So,
I might
Lorenzo
know
and Nico
someone who
were
did.
really surprised that
I
it
think
was,
the one who may have taken their
So at this point, I just had 2 characters left because of certain transactions. Because Chihiro's dead, Byakuya went to Nico, Leon's dead, Sayaka's dead, and Taka also went to Nico. So at this point, I just had Kyoko and Mondo. Probably said that already, but yeah, all I had to reply. So they were asking who the killer was. If Mondo was really the killer, and all I had to respond with was, Kyoko, don't you fucking die on me!
Here's my answer. Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna. And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets.
It's the equivalent of Britain
And when it was all
jumping
over,
into the school
Mondo
with your phone
discovered
in your
that
pocket.
taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this.
Full-time battle? Ooh.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is
think
correct,
this one's Leon.
then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is
I
right.
could use focus
Well, my
mode, but...
goddamn handbook works just fine.
Oops.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
So, I would speed up. Or, well, slow down. I think I have sped up at some point in the show, but there's actually an achievement to finish a trial without using slow
Let's test
focus.
Makoto's assertion.
Whoops.
If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves
can't
that
do
what
it now.
Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
No, it don't. Ah, shit.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
I probably already did it at some point in the trial.
Let's test if what he said you broke your own. In other words, if then that proves that
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Dang it!
See? Makoto was wrong! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
let's test if what he said you broke your own. In other words,
Oops.
if then that proves that what Makoto
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
What?
See? Makoto was wrong! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
If I actually time out on
What he
this...
said you broke your own handbook. In other words, if then that proves
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Thank you!
No, that's wrong.
Great.
Mondo, the handbook you have right now.
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall. Isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think he took Leon's handbook after all. Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's. Which would mean
Yep.
that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's.
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says,
Well, there is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student. But if they're dead, they're not a student. It's kind of a gray area, I admit. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're I'm happy to admit I made a mistake.
Son of a bitch.
What's wrong, bro? You are wrong! Everything you just said is wrong!
Okay, then why don't we look
Taka.
back that way?
Manga time! I just want to look at this more so I can see. Very happy. What's still missing, man? That was from last time. You almost got me. Wait.
The killer
Do it.
is you! First, let's take a look back. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro. At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag.
Chihiro had to be the
That something was a blue tracksuit.
fourth one to die.
You can confirm this, right, Celeste?
I don't think I'm getting
Bag
this
in
wrong the
hand,
second.
Chihiro headed
first
out,
try.
even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically
if you
the
didn't
boys'
break
locker
curfew,
room.
you wouldn't
But
die.
how could the victim,
This has
who
been
was apparently
proven.
a girl, access the boys' locker room? Simple, because she was really a he, which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell and attacked him. And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from.
I don't know if I said this in the actual
It was
recording
likely in the heat of the moment.
of
The
chapter
body
2,
was arranged,
or if it was
but the murder itself felt unplanned. which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, then, removing the bloody poster,
But,
and finally carrying the
pink
corpse
blood
into
actually,
the girls' locker
while
room.
it is also partly for
The
censorship,
girls' handbook
it
was
was
necessary
also
to get
for
into the locker room,
a,
of course.
they also chose it for
This alone
stylish.
doesn't
It was also
prove that the
stylish.
killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks, using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room. And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work.
I wonder how heavy that dumbbell was.
They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room.
And this asshole.
That could have been the end of things. Byakuya discovered the body.
Wait a
So,
second.
After stumbling
Oh,
on the
wait.
crime scene,
Am I doing special murder rules?
he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library. He used the cord to string up. Then, using the victims, he wanted to create. And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence. And just as the killer expected, somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out. Isn't that right, Mondo Arata?
I hate to see it.
Wait! No! This can't be right! Where's your evidence? You need evidence! Without any proof?
Sure, because I actually forget how to play. Alright, you guys have probably seen how bad I am at rhythm games. Let's see, put that to the test. That's not words. The moment of truth.
Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! False! Show me some evidence! I won't listen! False! I refuse to vote! Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! False! Show me some evidence!
Well, that was quick.
Show me some evidence!
This should prove it.
I didn't think I could keep the beat so well.
If my thinking so far is right, Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I did it. I killed him.
That's it. Hey, hey, hey. Hey! How many mono coins? 95%!
Bro! What are you saying?
I got no choice, man. Now go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting, no holding on. Time
don't
for the
like this,
moment
man.
we've all been waiting for. Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will
That
you
was my
make the
second
right
favorite
choice
character in this
or
game.
the dreadfully wrong one?
well, my
What's it
second
gonna
favorite
be?
character.
What's it gonna be?
I'm still deciding between him and Jack for my second and third. Yeah. I didn't think she was a character I would like either. But, you know what? She's funny in a creepy way. I just kind of like that high energy. I probably said this last stream, actually.
What?
I got it right. Mondo did it.
Unbelievable.
Actually, in later games, it was changed to a majority vote.
Sorry.
What is this?
Now then,
Why did you do it?
actually,
No. Really want to hear it? You can hit the control key to fast forward the text. Well, you know what? I like continuity, so as much as this makes me sad, I'm keeping it. I was a young boy named Hiro Fujisaki. Mood? Less relatable. Because this is 2020 and I don't know. Well, then again, never mind. Yeah, I couldn't pull this off if I tried. Ooh, I gotta get ready to switch scenes.
Weak.
Don't cry. Just please don't cry. I'm really worried because my mic has like pickup issues and I'm not sure how much of that sentence actually went up, so it might have just heard cry. Oh no. I don't like this. I really wish there was voice lines.
hey,
It really is a mood, isn't it?
I'm sorry. But...
Chihiro wanted to blow the whistle.
That's right. I want to change.
So do I, man. So do I.
hey,
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, yeah, the buff guy.
uh-huh.
Oh, and to make matters worse, I told Lorenzo and Nico this in the, what's the auto button? To make matters worse, if, you get far enough into free time events with Chihiro, he mentions that he wants to start exercising and asks you to recommend, someone to work out with. You want to know what the correct answer was? Mondo. So, yeah. I don't like this, man.
Indeed.
Yeah, I decided to just put it on auto so that,
Certainly.
y'all still have a chance to read it. Because, I tell ya, I don't like this, but hey, maybe you guys do.
But
Because...
Yeah. Why?
I knew it.
this?
I actually fell for it.
You're wrong!
Don't make me repeat myself.
That's the voice line they picked. It's almost as fun as Ibuki's pointing in the next game. Oh crap. Was it her or Chiaki I played as in Gungeon?
Hey,
Yep. Yes, the Walking JoJo reference. Also, his name's Mondo. His brother name is Daya. Diamondo. Wait. His brother also has a pompadour. God, I just realized, I just like had a thought. How much work does it take to get his cornrows like that? I mean, I don't know if that's actually what it's. I mean, I don't think that's the term that applies, but come on, man, his head looks like his hair looks like a cob of corn. You know, I feel like a gang of all people would know how important family is.
I just... Don't fuck with me.
No, this isn't New World Order. Oh yeah. It was Suzu. Okay, yeah, my voice broke. Yeah, explains why he values promises so much. Oh god! Ruby's high definition face. I just noticed that. Why does that scare me? You know what? I actually don't want to know. Now that I think about it, I actually don't want to know what everyone else's secrets was. Because, like, I think there's 3 that are. There's, I think, 5 that are confirmed. Because it's, Makoto's was went to bed, Kyoko's is probably her talent, Toko's is Jack, Mondo's is Daya, and Shiro's is... yeah. I think... yeah, it's like, I heard somewhere that, like, Sayaka's secret was what she had done to get to the top, but I don't know if that was actually confirmed or anything.
I'm sorry. Huh? But I want to change.
You piece of... What?
Huh?
Oh no. I don't like this.
No!
What's wrong?
Damn you!
I...
Yeah, that's right. You son of a bitch!
Wait. Yo, I'm actually about to cry right now.
Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as
I'm actually about to cry. I'm tearing up.
And thanks to that, I
That's
did
not
something I
normal.
can never take back.
I don't react to stuff like this. Why'd I have to break that streak now? You know, I do find it kind of funny that, considering this chapter is about, like, I don't know. Something about, like, I guess the strength of a man. That, like, I'm yelling at myself about crying. I don't know what I'm talking about, but someone probably does.
Yep.
Can't do that right now.
It can't be.
Well now, well now, well now,
Well now.
Ridiculous.
So,
Now then,
due to
I
copyright
prepared
reasons,
a very special punishment.
I have this on auto right now.
Give it
Instead of
everything we
skipping the
got.
cutscene, which I could
It's
do,
punishment time!
I'm gonna do this.
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
I'm gonna put it to BRB and give you guys a play-by-play. Mondo has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. I miss those, like, pixel sprites. I mean, they were weird, but honestly, like, what kind of cute. So, spinning on a wheel, and there's Mondo. Strapped to a bike that Monokuma is driving. Monokuma also has Mondo's hair. There is a spherical cage with 2 tigers surrounding it and a tent in the back, and a red carpet leading to it. The execution is called the Cage of Death. Monokuma's revving up the engine. The Cinderblock's holding its brake, and they rush in. Monokuma has an ejector seat though, and the cage somehow already closed. Yeah, Mondo's just whirling around the cage, but Monokuma's speeding things up. The cage just got electrified, and screen goes white. The bike slowly stops, but where's Mondo? I'm probably no. Ooh, a machine. Mondo butter, 2 times. Oh, and now Monokuma's having pancakes with the Mondo butter. And in the anime, he can actually be seen eating them after the execution. Laugh at death and your soul will forever be at peace. You mind? Okay. So yeah. That was sad. But you wanna know what makes me not sad? Knowledge! So, in Japan, that execution was called, instead of just being called the Cage of Death, it was specifically called the Little Black Sambo's Death Cage. And it's a reference to, I don't like this, a Japanese folk story called The Little Black Samba. I'd rather not show any pictures because, let's just say it's a hot button issue here in the States. But yeah, one of the things that happens in the story is Sambo, the main character, winds up getting chased by 2 tigers. However, he
naturally
manages to climb a tree and trick them into running around the tree in circles. And then they go so fast, they just turn into butter. So that's why the 2 tigers were there.
However...
And why Mondo turned into butter. Oh yeah, and I think... he might have also eaten something with the butter like Monokuma did, but... I legit don't know much about folklore. It's, like, not my call. I'm just a guy who happens to know references to stuff. And this just in, Byakuya is still an asshole. I just realized I was so focused on that tangent, I wasn't actually paying attention to anything I was saying. That's a mood. I feel like we've already established that no one likes the nighttime rule.
Well...
Yes, he is for me.
That's right.
You know, if you had
I see.
Well, I mean, that did extend this series an episode. Or, in the case of Lorenzo and Nico, about 5...
Interesting.
Correct. Indeed.
It's like,
hey.
Yeah, shut up. It's basically what you were asking. Ooh, question time.
What's this?
You...
Here's New World Order.
What?
I mean, this is a game that's been played and seen by, I can imagine, millions of people at this point. So...
Damn.
It really is the spirit of mankind. Plus, there's also the rule of don't get attached to anyone, which I and many others fail every single time. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Are you sure about that?
Ooh, how exciting.
Let's start with tearing fine.
That's enough.
That's not a word. Dog Barker, was that part of the soundtrack?
In the name of my family.
You're getting all riled up.
Really, Rick Grimes again here. I don't know when it is, but one day I will kill it. That's probably not the line. I haven't seen The Walking Dead in years. It's like, I really want to play some like Telltale games, but like with Danganronpa, I just can't stop myself from wondering what happens. Wait, did the chapter just end? Where's fear and despair kept on? Yeah. I don't like that image. I don't like sad dogs. Also, I just realized the music's off. Yeah. Oh, shit.
Well, anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it
What's he
amazing
doing?
how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But
Wait,
I must admit,
But Sasuke
I'm
didn't kill Leon.
I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part.
Okay.
You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now, so just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay?
Well, we still got 4 more chapters,
After
so
all,
things
that's
better
what
be more
everyone
exciting.
wants to see.
There's one thing I'd like to ask you.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Who is it? The 16th high school student I know.
Ooh, my,
What?
my. You really
The one that
took
called
me
the
by
ultimate despair?
surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but...
Oh, wait, that's a spoiler!
Denied, ultra
Shit!
denied, demonic denied.
Oops!
As you see, that's my ace in the
Well, at
hole.
least I didn't say the
And
name.
Nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
Yes, don't worry about this gray bloke. We'll find out who they are in due time. Boy's Life of Despair, the saddest chapter until next game, is now done. And Chihira's still dead. Dun, 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 dun. I can't do it. Well, Mona's body might be gone, but we got his jacket. Yes. You know what? I'll play the start of this chapter. Someone's sad. That's relatable. It's Asahina.
I know I shouldn't cry, but I've had enough. I can't
Love?
take it anymore. Getting out of here anytime soon.
Yeah. I don't like being stuck in school either.
Impossible. I can't let myself think about how much I want to get out of here. If I keep thinking like that, I might decide to.
I really like how it gives us, like, an insight onto how the other characters feel, though I absolutely feel like that was just an opportunity for fan service. Also, if that ain't a mood, I don't know what is. It's like that vine. And citizens were told to stay inside unless absolutely necessary. I wanted a donut. Oh, right. She was one of the people who suggested the nighttime rule. Yeah. Yeah, it's like I'm running this stream basically on half a bottle of water, and I could really go for a donut right now.
But
Also, I don't know what's making that noise. I feel like it probably doesn't. Gasp! He lives! I don't remember what the handbook button is. Uh-oh. How do I open the handbook? It's F1? Well, that's stupid. Anyway, ooh, who's on the character screen this time? I was honestly expecting it to be Chihiro or Mondo. Alright, well, Nico usually asks the people on the stream for, any extra thoughts, but no one's here. So, have fun. Next time I stream, I'll probably be playing 2K, though. I don't know how long it'll take before I decide to pipe down and play through Chapter 3, but that time ain't now. Also, I feel like I could have said I didn't have to skip through as much as I did, but it's whatever. But, yeah. See you guys next time. And I realize I'm stalling here, but that's because whenever I hit the end stream button, or whenever one of the other guys hits it, whoops. I've noticed that whenever I hit the end stream button, or whenever someone else hits the end stream button, it kind of just cuts off what they're saying from the chat, so, and the delay doesn't really help that situation much, so honestly, I don't really know what it is, but yeah, that's just like kind of a problem that I've noticed, and yeah, I don't know if you'll hear the end of this sentence, but tartar sauce.